You know, Keith, the switch between daylight saving and standard time is always problematic for those who don't pay attention to clocks. That would be kids and pets.
Yes.
They just know it's time to get up, it's time to eat. Why isn't that happening?
They don't care. And of course, not to get into the territory that we've got into before, but like, we should just stop doing it. Like, especially where we are, a very eastern spot.
Yeah.
It's a problem for us.
Bring back Bill Green and his call for Atlantic time.
You know, he may not always be right, but I agree with him on that one. I think it makes sense, but it is what it is. It's going to happen this Saturday into Sunday. Temperatures this morning a little bit warmer than they were last evening for a lot of us, but look at Freiburg and Berlin, 18, 16, some really hard freezes going on there. No surprise this time of the year. Current temperatures into the mid-40s, 30s or so into the mountains. Water temperature down to 53, 54, depending on the time of the day. Visible satellite looks good though. So, you know, it's cool. Obviously, it's actually below average today, but with the sun, I think it still feels pretty nice. We talked about how the sun doesn't have a real impact on temperatures anymore, but it does have an impact on what people perceive the day to be like. That storm system missed out to sea off to our east, and the clouds nowhere near us. So the rest of today looks good. We might get to 50 in some spots. Most of us, though, stay in the 40s through the rest of today. Tonight, another clear and chilly night. Models have been consistently too warm for overnight lows, so keep that in mind. You look at a place like Freiburg, models have it dropping down into 30s. I doubt that, probably into the low 20s, if not teens again. Along the coastline, probably getting into the teens again tomorrow morning as well. Tomorrow is just a tad bit warmer than today, but I caution people when you see that daytime high of 52 or 53, that's a very short part of the day. You know, the morning is going to be chilly, and then when the sun starts to wane, it gets chilly as well. So most of the day is spent in the 40s. Another chilly night tomorrow night, and Sunday looks similar. Maybe a few high thin clouds on Sunday. Temperatures there will be once again in the low 50s, and those high thin clouds are probably the closest we're going to get to a storm system that we'll talk about here in just a minute. So high pressure in place. There's our storm from today. Here's our storm to the south. To be honest with you, I don't think there's too many more solutions left with this. It looks like it is likely going out to sea. High pressure protecting us through Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, probably most of next week looks good because high pressure there, and this was our only real threat. So the way I put it, for me at least, is probably time to give it up. I don't think that this storm is if it was 70-30 out to sea yesterday, it's 90-10 today. Looks more and more likely that this will get pushed away from us, suppressed out to sea. It is a big storm system, but that high is just a little bit too strong to get in here. Our next chance of precipitation for a lot of us won't come until Wednesday afternoon. Even that might just be a mountain situation. So we're going to go a long period of time here without any real precipitation. Of course, last Saturday we had a ton, so it'll all work out. So as we get into next week, because this storm's going to miss now, we have a chance to get pretty mild Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Nothing that's going to break any records, but you can see by Monday afternoon we're in the upper 50s in a lot of spots. Tuesday we've got a chance to get to 60. Keep in mind these model temperatures are usually just a tad bit cool in advance, so we might be able to get to 60 from Portland to Sanford to Wiscasset to Augusta, and then again possibly on Wednesday before we cool back down. So it's going to be a nice little stretch there. Storm is a miss. Warmer on Tuesday, maybe an isolated shower Wednesday. Again, I don't think it's a big deal. Into the low 50s as we head into Thursday. This is still a pretty good stretch of weather. Next significant storm is probably next weekend. Looks to be a rain storm, maybe with some mild temperatures. But don't take for granted, Pat, there's no snow in the forecast taking us into mid-November.
And I think people are patient, most of us. So thank you, Keith.